The F-A-18 is a $40 million airplane and a workhorse for the Navy and the Marine Corps. Known as the Hornet, it is a twin-engine supersonic jet that can fight in the air or attack targets on the ground. The model that crashed has a crew of two, one aviator who flies and one weapons officer. It routinely launches from aircraft carriers in the Indian Ocean to carry out strikes in Afghanistan. David Martin has flown on the Hornet, and we asked him to show us what it's like in that seat.
This is what the pilot of an F-18 sees as he rolls down the runway at full throttle and lifts into the air. But before an F-18 ever takes off, the pilot and ground crew go through extensive checks to make sure all systems are go. We found that out firsthand 2 years ago when I rode in the back seat of an F-18 taking off from the same airbase in Virginia. We took off in a flight of two, and as my pilot, Lieutenant Commander Jason Gustin, explained, the first thing they do once airborne is check each other out.
Typically right after we take off, we'll just give each other a quick once-over and make sure there's nothing wrong with the airplane, like didn't hit a bird you didn't know about on takeoff.
Gustin was an experienced pilot who already had flown missions over Afghanistan and was practicing low-level strafing runs before going back for another tour. I was riding in the seat normally occupied by the weapons officer and was no help at all. The only thing I had to learn to do on my own was eject, a relatively simple procedure. Pull the handle and tuck your arms and legs in tight so they don't get caught on the way out.
But in a high-performance jet, everything happens very fast, and the closer you are to the ground, the less time you have to react.
And that ejection is simple but brutal. David, thank you very much.